Hey there, this is CA Ganesh from Southwards IELTS and I welcome you to yet another video on IELTS reading. In today's video, I will show you how to stop guessing and start winning at IELTS matching information. Follow this method and watch your score shoot up. So without further ado, let us quickly dive into the class. Today's class I've divided in three parts. Part 1, key information. Part 2, common mistakes. Part 3, I'm gonna solve one whole exercise of matching information in front of you guys, showing you the strategy step by step so that you do not make mistakes on your exam day. So let us now start. Key information. Matching information can be asked in section 1 or reading passage 1 or section 2 or reading passage 2. Now, I'm not saying that they cannot ask you this in section 3 or reading passage 3, but in most of the cases, you will see this in section 1 or reading passage 1 or section 2 or reading passage 2. Answers will not be in order. Guys, this is a matching question and answers will not be in order. Never ever. Answers will be in zigzag order. All right? And answers will be in letters. So you have to write your answers in letters. Letter A, letter B, letter C, like that. Now, I will go to the next part, that is common mistakes. These are the mistakes that generally students make. Many students, what they do is they read the data first. Guys, never ever begin with the data. If you begin with the data, that is the beginning of the end itself. Always read the questions first. Many students, what they do is they match the words instead of the meaning. So they match the words, they do not match the meaning. They pick their answers just because they see the same words. Never ever do that. So guys, this is the exercise PDF for today's class. This is matching information. This is the data. You can see this is from section 1, right? I told you some time back, they ask you in section 1 or section 2 if you're taking IELTS general, or reading passage 1 or reading passage 2 if you're taking IELTS academic. Then we have questions here. So we have how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't say get on the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Okay, so now let us start. Section 1, read the text below and answer questions 1 to 7. The title of the data is Your Guide to Entertainment in West Haven. Okay. Paragraph A, paragraph B, paragraph C, then we have paragraph D, paragraph E. And then we have questions. As I said, never ever begin with the data. So I'm going to read the questions. Questions 1 to 7. The text on pages 60 and 61 has 5 advertisements. So all these are advertisements. Advertisement A, advertisement B, advertisement C, advertisement D, advertisement E. Labeled A to E. Which advertisement contains the following information? Okay, so this is the matching information. Write the correct letter A to E in boxes 1 to 7 on your answer sheet. I told you, right? You have to write your answers in letters. But have a look at this point. You may use any letter more than once. Now, what is the meaning of this point? It means the paragraph may contain answers to 2 or more questions. For example, paragraph C contains answers to question 1 and question 5 as well. So in that case, for question 1 and for question 5, you will be writing letter C. So can I say you're writing letter C more than once? Okay. So now let me read the questions. Payment at this venue is optional. Okay. All right. Expert instructors are available for lessons. Okay. There is a restriction on what you can wear. Some basic information is published in another place. All right. This has a particular provision for very young children. Okay. It has a feature especially recommended for educational parties. All right. They will open at unscheduled times if you make an arrangement. Okay, so guys, what did I do? Did I begin with the data? No. I have read all the questions very slowly, very carefully, and I have understood the meaning of the questions. At the same time, I've also highlighted the main keywords. Now, before I read the data and find the answers, let me tell you number one thing. Whatever keywords you're seeing in the questions will not be there in the passage as it is. They would be using synonyms or paraphrasing, or they may explain those keywords in a sentence or two. For example, this payment may not be there in the passage as payment, all right? Passage as lessons, data as a restriction, passage as published. Very young children may not be there in the data as very young children. I hope it's clear what I'm trying to say. So once I read all the questions slowly, carefully, then I read the data from the very beginning. Okay. Here, the first paragraph is advertisement A, tracks indoor karting center. Experience the fun and thrills of indoor racing driving in our mini open topped karts. No experience necessary. Individuals and groups welcome. Refreshments available in new burger bar. Spectators welcome. All right, spectators welcome. All drivers must meet the minimum height requirement of 5 feet and participate at their own risk. Operator is open all year daily 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Later times by appointment, except Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day. Charges from £11 per person. So guys, I have read the entire advertisement A. All right, now we have to check the questions. Okay, do we have a question that is matching with this piece of information? So guys, have a look at this. Have a look at all the questions. Have a look at question number 7. They will open at unscheduled times if you make an arrangement. Unscheduled times. So you can see here later times by appointment. Later times by appointment if you make an arrangement. Later times by appointment is nothing but if you make an arrangement. If you make an arrangement, later times by an appointment. Unscheduled times means other than 10 to 6. You can see here, right? All year daily, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So for this, you don't need any appointment. But if you want to come here after 6 p.m., then yes, you need to book an appointment. Unscheduled times means after 6. By appointment, arrangement. So yes, I can say the answer to question number 7 is paragraph A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the question number 7 and I'm going to write para A over here. Okay, para A. Do we see any other information in this paragraph about any other question? If you ask me, I don't see any other information over here. So I will go to the next paragraph. Advertisement B, West Haven Lifeboat Museum. I will go back to my favorite, that is yellow. The West Haven Lifeboat Museum is an exciting display illustrating over 150 years of courage. Photos with text of epic rescues, models of lifeboats, and video displays. Wow. Try our hands-on simulator. Take charge of a daring rescue on a stormy sea. Ideal for school groups. A must for all ages. Souvenir shop. No charge for admission but donations welcome. Open 25th March to 26th October 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 27th October to 2nd January 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So guys, we have read advertisement B. Now again we have to go to those questions and see which question is matching with para B. Okay, so let me go back to the questions. Guys, have a look at question 1. Payment at this venue is optional. Payment at this venue is optional is nothing but no charge for admission but donations welcome. No charge for admission but donations welcome. No charge for admission but donations welcome is nothing but payment at this venue is optional. So guys, you are able to see how they use synonyms and paraphrasing, right? I told you they will not use the same words. They will be using synonyms and paraphrasing. So yes, I can write over here B. But wait, don't forget, you may use any letter more than once. So before we move to we have to ask. Do we have any other question in this paragraph? So guys, have a look at this. Ideal for school groups. Ideal for school groups. I think there is one question that is talking about that piece of information. You can see over here. Especially recommended, ideal, ideal, especially recommended, ideal. Educational parties, school. What did they write? School or school groups? School groups, ideal for school groups. Okay, so especially recommended, ideal for educational parties, school groups, especially recommended for educational parties, ideal for school groups. So yes, I think para B will go with question 6 as well. Okay, so we have got 2 questions in para B. Any other question do you see in this paragraph or in this advertisement? No. So now I will go to the next paragraph. Advertisement C, Star Leisure Center. As usual, I will go back to my favorite, that is yellow. Exciting leisure complex with 4 pools, a wave machine, 2 thrilling films, bubble pool, fitness suite, special programs for under 5s, organized holiday activities, and much, much more. Open all year daily. Charges, check our website at www.starleisure.co.uk for current rates. So now we have to go back to those questions and see which question is matching with this paragraph. Okay. So I will go, yep. Guys, have a look at this. Some basic information is published in another place. Some basic information is published in another place. Some basic information is published in another place is nothing but charges. Check our website at www.starleisure.co.uk for current rates. So rates is basic information, right? But this advertisement is not giving that piece of information. But what they're saying is that the rate is published on our website. Okay. So yes, I think para C is matching with, yeah. Para C is matching with question number 4. Some basic information is published in another place. It means it is not there in this advertisement. You have to go somewhere else. But any other question do you see, guys? Any other question? Guys, have a look at this. Special program for under 5s. Special program for under 5s. Special program for under 5s. Particular provision for very young children. Particular provision for very young children. Special program for under 5s. Under 5s, very young children. Very young children, under 5s. Particular provision, special program, particular provision. Again, you can see how smartly they're using synonyms and paraphrasing, right? So here also I can write C. Okay, so we are done with the C as well. Now we'll go to the next paragraph. That is D, Lloyd's Lanes. Let me go back to my favorite, that is yellow. 20 fully computerized 10-pin bowling lanes, amusement area, fast food area. Large screen. Sky TV Lloyd's Lanes is ideal for a whole fun day out. Open 10-pin bowling daily, 10 a.m. till late, 7 days a week. Wow. Charges Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Non-members, pound 3.50, members, pound 2.50. Other times, non-members, pound 4.50, members, pound 3.75. Appropriate foot gear essential to protect bowling surfaces. Shoe hire, pound 1 at all times. Okay, so guys, I'll do the same thing. I'll go to those questions. Any question do I see in that paragraph? Any question? Guys, have a look at question 3. There is a restriction on what you can wear. There is a restriction on what you can wear. Appropriate foot gear essential. There is a restriction on what you can wear. There is a restriction on what you can wear. Appropriate foot gear essential. So yes, I'm gonna write D next to question 3. Okay. But any other question do I see in this paragraph? Because don't forget, you may use any letter more than once. Well, if you ask me, I do not see any other question in this paragraph. So I will go to the last paragraph now, that is West Haven Golf Club. As usual, guys, I'm gonna go back to my favorite color while highlighting, that is yellow. Beautiful lakeside course, a pleasant, manageable walk through 9 challenging holes. Okay. 24-bay driving range, suitable in rain, wind, or sun. 3. Golf professionals can give affordable coaching. Restaurant. Good food served all day. Wow. Visitors welcome. Okay. Open all year from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Charges 9 holes, pound 10, 18 holes, pound 15. So guys, which question is left? Question 2. Expert instructors are available for lessons. Professionals. 3 golf professionals can give affordable coaching. 3 golf professionals can give affordable coaching is nothing but expert instructors are available for lessons. Coaching, lessons. Lessons, coaching. Okay. So yes, I can now write over here. Which paragraph is this? Paragraph E. And guys, we are done with all the questions. So this is how we do matching information. Now it is your turn to practice. Grab yourself an official book for the IELTS test and practice this approach, and you will see significant improvement in your performance. So this is Ganesh signing out for the day, and I'll see you very soon.